Hi everyone, I am back with another Mickey and Minnie card for the series for 2021. This one we're making the St. Patrick's Day card. So to start off, your card base, I'm using just black Recollections cardstock. So your card base needs to be 5.5 by 11. And then we are going to score that at a little bit of a funky measurement. So I'm using my old Stampin' Up! Trimmer here to do my scoring. So on the 11-inch side, you are going to score at 2 15/16. So like I showed in the previous video for the Valentine card, this has the 1/8 inch measurements along the markings here. So you've got your 1/8 and your quarters. So it's going to be the little tick right before the 3. So we're going to line that one up right there. And then we're going to go ahead and score that. So it's 2 15/16. Then we're going to move this to 7. So I've got to pull this out. Move it over to 7. And then we're going to score again. So we've got the 2 15/16, and then we scored at 7. So that's what that will look like. Everything sticks to this black cardstock. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and fold over your larger panel first. Okay, grab my bone folders. We're going to go ahead and crease that down. Then you're going to take the smaller panel and fold that one over. Give it a good crease there. So with a pencil, you're going to go ahead and just mark where the two of those meet. Okay, so you're going to mark the larger panel with your pencil mark, like that. Then we're going to grab the trimmer again. We're going to line this larger panel up that has our pencil mark into the trimmer at 2.5. There's 2.5. And then we're going to cut down to this pencil mark. So just like that. Okay, so that's it for that part. I'm going to go ahead and erase the pencil marks. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do some gluing. So these are the papers I'm using for the St. Patrick's Day. This is the paper pad for the collection. It's the 4 Seasons and Everything in Between 2 by the Paper Studio. This is available at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at their stores or online as well. It is in the, I go over all the supplies in the supply video that will always be in the link in the description for each card. So if you missed that, you can go back and see it. So these are the patterns I've chosen as my prints for this one. So you're going to need 2 pieces for your top panel, one for the inside and one for the outside, and that is cut at 3 7/8 by 2 3/8. You can have your pattern be the same or different, that's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these really quickly. So we'll go ahead and just line this up. Just like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do the inside one since I've got both pieces out right here anyway. So for my cards, I decided to just keep it simple and do the same pattern on the inside that I'm doing on the outside. So when I was cutting all of mine out, it was a lot easier to just cut 2 pieces of each pattern that I was using. So, alright, now we're going to do the bottom one, which is 3 7/8 by 2 7/8, and you'll need 2 of those, either the same or different. It's up to you. Let's go ahead and attach this one. This is a split closure trifold card. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but that's the style of card that this one is for the series this time. So there's that. We'll go ahead and attach the one on the inside. Okay. Get this one in here. That's my phone, sorry. Alright, so now we're going to do the larger panel that's on this side. And that one is 2 3/4 by 5 3/8. And again, you can have the same patterns inside and out, or you can have 2 different patterns that you choose. So, go ahead and attach these. There we go, and then we'll do the inside one. Alright, so here's the inside piece. Alright, so we've got all of our pattern papers in, and then it will close up like this. So we've got the outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the mats on the inside of the card on the back. And your mat, I'm using Granny Apple Green from Stampin' Up! And it's 3 7/8 by 5 3/8 for the colored mat that's going to go on the inside. So there's that. And then my message mat is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Just using some white cardstock for that. I did realize that I could have probably used the Very Vanilla on the St. Patrick's Day card, but the white works, it's fine. There's still some white in the patterns. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get these put together, get this on the back, and we'll do some stamping. So let's get this lined up. Like so, and then we'll go ahead and get this down. Okay. Get this attached to the center of inside of the card. Alright, so there we have the inside. Okay, so this is the Plan On It Holidays stamp set that I'm using by Lawn Fawn. There we go. So I'm gonna use the little clover here, and then where'd it go? The St. Patrick's Day, because I've already cut out my happy that we're gonna use right here from the Lawn Fawn Happy 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 add-on. Okay, so we need to stamp the St. Patrick's Day on the bottom of this piece here, which is the Stampin' Up! Set that I used, the tags and labels. Go ahead and pull that one out too. Okay, where's my blocks? Alright. Okay, so I've got two different sizes to layer. So I'm going to go ahead and attach those really quick, just with my Tombow glue. Alright, that looks pretty straight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stamp the St. Patrick's Day near the bottom. And we're going to do that with the basic black. I'm using the Archival Stampin' Up! Basic Black. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp that. There we go. Okay, so that's it for the black. And then we're going to let that dry. And we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside with our little clover. And for the little clover, we're going to use the Granny Apple Green Stampin' Up! Pad. I've just been stamping one. You could stamp as many as you wanted to, and I've been doing them in the lower right hand corner, but you can do them, you know, wherever you want. It's all kind of up to you. So there's that. Okay, so that's it for that stamping. There's not a lot of stamping on this one. Okay, so there's that. Let that dry for a second. That out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and attach our happy onto the little tag here. Just using some Tombow glue. Okay, so I'm just going to attach this. Make sure that that's pretty straight. There we go. So that looks like that. We're going to go ahead and close the card up so we can attach this to the front. And I'm going to use the dimensionals for this. I probably overdo it on these, but I put 5 of them on the back. I don't know. I don't want it to come off, and I want it to be pretty sturdy. Like, I don't want it to fall down in the center or anything. I think I overuse dimensionals on everything, but oh well. I have a ton of them from when I was a demonstrator, so might as well use them, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and center this onto the larger panel that's folded in. So I'm just going to kind of center it. Go ahead and push that down, and then there you have your happy St. Patrick's Day. And then we're going to put Mickey and Minnie down here. So you're going to need 2 of your Mickey heads, and these are what mine look like. I do have a video showing how to make these that will be in the description link as well. So I just kind of lay them on here, see where I need them. Put some glue. I always do them in the same positions, just about on, when I first started this series, I always do Mickey, and then I do Mickey slightly, or Minnie slightly higher on the right hand side of him. I don't know why, that's how I started doing it. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll attach Minnie's bow, which I show the dies and everything in the supply video on how I made her bow. So this is her little bow. Okay, and I did that in the Granny Apple green as well. Put some Tombow on here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this bow right on her head. Okay, and then I do like to sometimes take my paper piercer because they get a little, I can leave that on there, they get a little flattened when you're kind of playing with them. So just give it a little bit of shape by kind of rounding it in there. Kind of shapes the bow a little better. I'm gonna, well, I still need that. I'm gonna take one of my little rhinestones and attach that, but I am gonna put a little dot of glue because the adhesive on the rhinestones isn't all that great, and I really don't want it to fall off, so I'm just gonna press it down. There you have it. There is the St. Patrick's Day Mickey and Minnie 2021 card. So it'll open like this, and you can write your message. You could decorate the inside. You could do Mickey and Minnie's in here as well if you wanted to. Keep in mind that anything you put on the inside would have to be flat, not dimensional. So there you have it. There is the card. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for sticking with me again. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and if you guys have excuse me, any questions or anything, leave it in the comments below. All the links will be in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.